Tonight, we report on an update on 16-year-old Monica Hellberg's status and Moses Lake parents responding to a proposal at a community forum to expand class hours. What's going on in sports, Bob?
Tonight, find out which University of Washington football player is leaving school early for the NFL. What's Mother Nature have in store for us in the weather tonight?
High pressure will remain the dominant feature along the Columbia Basin over the next couple of days. I'll let you know what that means for us in a bit.
All this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
Investigators believe Monica Hellberg, the subject of an Amber Alert last weekend, ran away from home. The Grant County Sheriff's Office is keeping the 16-year-old Royal City girl on the endangered missing person list because she left behind her asthma medication when she disappeared last week. Sheriff's officials cited several reasons why they believe Hellberg is traveling willingly with 22-year-old Miles Logan Moncada, including pillows were found arranged to simulate a person the night she disappeared. The two were previously in a romantic relationship. She ran away with Moncada before, and text messages from Hellberg's phone to her parents. People with information outside of Grant County are asked to contact their local law enforcement. For people inside of Grant County, they are asked to contact the Multi-Agency Communications Center at 509-762-1160 or email a tip to crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. Moses Lake parents questioned a proposal at a community forum to expand class hours. Here with the story is Courtney Vasquez.
Moses Lake parents addressed their concerns about a proposal to extend the hours for Moses Lake High School. A planning committee suggested changing the high school schedule from a 4-period day to a 7-period day. This would give students the option to set their class schedules between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m.
But we know we don't fit in the high school next year with our current numbers and current classroom space.
District officials proposed a bond to build another high school in 2012, but it failed to get enough votes. Parents question why building another high school or adding on to the current structure is no longer an option.
Right now, we're trying to solve the crowding problem using our existing facilities. But if a future bond were to be run, adding on to Moses Lake High School could be something that's considered at that time.
The district feels they had no other choice for dealing with the overcrowding. They assured parents, though, that they'll receive the help needed to plan student schedules and to adjust to the new times.
In your freshman orientation as a parent, you're going to come alongside your child with registration, the registration process, and to understand it. So, that really is a family opportunity.
The team is expected to have a final proposal at the school board meeting on January 23rd. For iFIBER 1 News, I'm Courtney Vasquez.
Thank you, Courtney. Grant County Solid Waste plans to shut down the Wilson Creek, Warden, and Royal City garbage drop boxes by June 30th. The county closed 2 last year in George and near Mardon. The county originally set up 15 drop boxes in the 1970s after the county became responsible for taking residents' garbage to the landfill. It was intended as a stopgap measure until the county could bring curbside garbage collection to the entire county. The county closed all but 7 boxes and shut down 2 in 2009 and planned to see how well the remaining ones performed. Since 2009, the drop box system has cost between $50,000 and $106,000 each year.
Each of the people you see here has warrants for their arrest and is wanted by various law enforcement agencies. If you see any of these people, the Department of Corrections asks that you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but to call police. You can also call the Department of Corrections at 509-764-6180 during the day or 509-762-1160 after 5 p.m.
We will be right back after this.